Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Shadow Stitch TCG, and today we are in week 8 of the BBL, the last regular season week, and we are in a damn good position to get into the playoffs. To clinch our position 100%, we have to take down Pallet and his squad. So he has this Grimmsnarl Gigantamax, the Cinderace, the Piloswine, the Ditto, Aegislash, Drampa, Rotom-Mow, Surface, Arctovish, that stupid Pokemon that I hate so much, and our little mini freaking Hatchram. So yeah, most importantly though, we did pick up a free agent pick. We used our last free agent pick, and we picked up the little mini mascot, Lampent. And yeah, so Lampent not only gives us a ghost type, gives us a fire immunity, and literally the only thing that the Cinderace can touch us with is like a Sucker Punch, and it doesn't even 2-hit KO us, which is honestly kind of crazy. Overheat in the Sun is going to be doing massive booty loads of damage. Shadow Ball is just a good spammable move. Also gives us another Trick Room user, and just Toxic to just wear some things down. So like, say the Grimmsnarl comes in, we can wear that down with Toxic. But, yep, we are actually using freaking nicknames this week because I felt like this is an important week. And, yeah, so, I've been rewatching through Yu Yu Hakusho. So, yeah, we are running Yu Yu Hakusho theme team. We got Kurama, the Ninetales. Yeah, let's change it to male, because technically Kurama is male. He's very feminine, but he's a fabulous man. So, we got Ninetales with Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, Substitute, and Pain Split. So really, we only need Flamethrower on Ninetales. It is pretty offensive. You know what? We're just gonna go all in. So we're gonna go straight for the Nasty Plot. Nasty Plot mono attacking. Nothing on his team really can take fire attacks super well, so that's okay. So I don't think we're really gonna get a Pain Split off anyway. So Heat Rock, Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, Substitute, Nasty Plot. So yeah, Kurama definitely going to come in and start punching things in the face. So is Yusuke. Choice Banded Adamant freaking Darmanitan. Yes, we are finally getting rid of that Choice Scarf. We are running pure power. And that is our boy Yusuke with the Flare Blitz, the Earthquake, the U-Turn, and Trick. So he has literally one Pokemon that levitates, that being, of course, the Rotom, which is not really gonna come to this matchup, I don't think. I've got to put it out there. We have a lot of things that can take care of that Rotom fairly well. I do not feel like the Rotom is a good pick here today. It is his only levitating Pokemon, so that means that if we get in, we could potentially just start clicking Choice Banded Earthquakes. Of course, Choice Banded Flare Blitz in the Sun literally almost one-shots every single Pokemon on his team. Fun fact, Piloswine Max Defense actually has a chance to live a freaking Flare Blitz in the Sun from Choice Banded Darmanitan. How fucking insane is that, right? We have Keiko, our freaking Venusaur, Giga Drain, Earth Power, Substitute, and Growth. Now, the thing is, of course, he has the Ditto. So we have to be very careful with our setup sweepers. With Giga Drain and Earth Power, the Ditto cannot knock us out back as long as we are at relatively high health and we have a Growth up. Substitute gives us some protection from things like Thunder Waves from the Grimmsnarl, and of course Substitute, and of course we do have the Lumberry just in case he does get the Grimmsnarl in on us with a free thing. And also just in general, we do not want to be paralyzed. We don't want to be messed with. So Giga Drain, Earth Power. I could run Sludge Bomb, but I feel like the Substitute is important. So Sub Growth is going to be a nice move. We could also run Sleep Powder. I think actually, we're going to run Substitute so we can mess with that Ditto even more. But Earth Power hits, like I said, everything on his team except for obviously the Rotom. Giga Drain is just going to be really good for a little bit of recovery and everything like that. So we are running enough speed to outspeed max speed choice scarfed Cinderace, which is his fastest possible Pokemon in the sun. So we should be okay. But of course we have Genkai. Oh, I freaking misspelled that, didn't I? Whatever. I don't care. I was making sure that I was spelling everything right, and I think I freaking misspelled Genkai. Whatever. So you got Dazzling Gleam, Mystical Fire, Dark Pulse, and Trick Room. So yeah, Dark Pulse is just a good coverage move. Lets us hit the majority of his team really well. We have enough special attack investment. Make sure that we guarantee two-shot the max HP, max special defense, Grimmsnarl with Dazzling Gleam guaranteed. So that's really good, even with leftovers. And of course, we are still one-shotting it with our G-Max, I think. So that's cool. We are running Weakness Policy. It has a lot of Pokemon that can freaking hit us super effectively, which is really, really cool. So, but Dazzling Gleam, Mystical Fire, Dark Pulse, and Trick Room. We set up a Trick Room. We maybe get hit by a super effective move that doesn't quite kill us because we're a Gigantamax Pokemon. We freaking punch them in the face over and over again while we're in the Trick Room. Maybe we set up another Trick Room while we're at it. And so will Botan. Like I said, we got Trick Room, but we also have our boy Kuwabara with the Belly Drum. Yes, we are running Belly Drum Snorlax for the Trick Room sweep. So also, you know, he's just nice and chunky and not chunky, and he's a big boy. He's a big boy, you know. He hits hard and he's a big boy. So he has a Recycle, Belly Drum, Body Slam, and Fire Punch. So I've played around with having Earthquake on there, but then I realized if I run Body Slam and Fire Punch and the Ditto comes in, Botan completely walls that, which is just perfect. So I have relatively no fear to set up a Belly Drum, even if the Ditto is still around, which is great. And then if, you know, Ditto comes in, goes for a Fire Punch, +6, Botan comes in, eats it, and now I have a boosted Overheat to fire off, which is just wonderful. So, anyway, his team relatively slow. Literally, the Cinderace is like the only thing of note for speed. After that, I think it's the Surfetched. Yeah, the Surfetched at 65 base speed, or the Rotom. But like I said, I don't think the Rotom is making it out today. But anyway, that is going to be it for this. We're gonna get Pallet. Going, and I think we are going to be ready to play. So I will be back in just a little bit. All right, how's it going, everybody? We are here, and yeah. So he did end up bringing the Surfetched. Neat. So he didn't bring the Ditto. Okay. So yeah, he did not bring the Ditto, which is gonna be is pretty interesting actually. So, so he brought everything that I thought he was gonna bring except the Surfetched set of the Ditto. I'll deal with that later. So let's see here. Did we just start off with Kurama? Get our sun up nice and fast and early? I think we're just gonna do that. I think we're just gonna start right off with the Kurama. Yeah, Cinderace, which can, you know, fire off sun boosted Pyro Ball, but I don't think anything the Cinderace can do will knock us out. So that's pretty nice. Yes, indeed, I did bring the Flash Fire immunity. So, I think we're just going to start off with Kurama. Why is my Ninetales not shiny, by the way? Okay, good. It does have Drought, so there we go. Start off with Kurama. He leads off with Surfetched. Did we just burn it? I think we're just going to burn it right off the bat. So yeah, we're just going to burn it right off the bat. Get a nice burn on that thing. Poison Jab. Neat. Let's go into Keiko. That did a lot. That still did a lot. I mean, it is Ninetales, so, you know, it's not really the most defensive mon in the world. So, Drampa comes in. Do we just go into Genkai? Could just go into Genkai, or we could... Well, if he hyper voices us, then that goes through the subs. Let's just go into Genkai. Let's be safe. Tailwind. Interesting. So we're gonna just set up a Trick Room. Calm Mind. Interesting. And, let's just fire off a Dazzling Gleam. That is a 2-hit KO. We should be able to punch through with the Dynamax. Even at +2, that should knock him out. It does, which is nice. So his Tailwind does peter out, which is great. Grimmsnarl comes out. We could smite him. He could set up a substitute. Okay, that's cool. Hey, we get the confusion. Let's go. I wish I knew how many turns of Sun. I risked it for that biscuit. Now, if he is max special defense Grimmsnarl, he can potentially live this. We're going to just set up another Trick Room. Just to be safe, he goes into the Surfetch. We're going to set up another Trick Room. We're going to Dazzling Gleam. Hit me. Hit me with that Burn Poison Jab. Come on. You know you want to. Or it just dies. That's fine. So... Cinderace can come out. We could two-shot that with Dark Pulse and potentially get a flinch. Yes, indeed, this is bad. Piloswine comes out. Just Dazzling Gleam. We'll see. That's fully specially defensive. That is fully specially defensive. Good to know. Okay, so... if we switch... we can go into Kuwabara, potentially. See, I want to keep Genkai at relatively high health. We can go into Kurama. Set up the Sun. Earthquake knocks us out. So, that's cool. It is not a 6-0 indeed. So we can go into Venusaur. We're just going to set up a Growth. On the last turn of Trick Room, he might be able to... oh my god! What the fuck did that do so much damage for? That's not good. What? Okay, so he's probably going to have Ice Shard. He's just going to go straight for the Ice Shard. We could do that. Now we get a Sun-boosted Overheat. We could just fire off. Cinderace, that's fine. That's going to do... that does over 50%. I am happy with that. So there's nothing that he could do. So we can go for another Trick Room. Just fire off as Toxic. So he got that. That's cool. Sucker Punch. Okay, he did actually. He's adamant. He must be adamant then. So we can knock that out. Grimmsnarl's gonna come in, which is gonna suck. We can go into Genkai though. He's got Substitute, Gleam, that's not even a 2-hit KO where he's at. That is awesome. Do we just set up another Trick Room? Yeah, we're just gonna set up another Trick Room. Cool. We don't have any more Sun, but we don't need any more Sun, which is good to know. We're gonna just Dark Pulse. I actually would have preferred that knocked me out, because then we could go into Kuwabara, set up a Belly Drum. Get our Citrus Berry, live anything. Oh, easy. Fire Punch, knock out this. Oh my god! Piloswine, you monster! Piloswine, you freaking monster of a Pokemon! We are playing Crit Chicken. Alright, we're just gonna... I don't think Kuwabara is gonna be able to pull this one out then. So he does have the Grimmsnarl. He's gonna be able to probably knock us out with the Darkest Lariat. But then we just bring in Choice Banded Darmanitan. I'm not gonna let you set up. I am not gonna let you set up there, buddy. Because we just gotta get a win. We have to get a win. And that is what matters. So we can bring in Yusuke. He is the protagonist. We just fire off Choice Banded Flare Blitz and nothing takes this. Even outside of the sun. Let's go, Yusuke. He's respecting Cycle and I messed it up. Nah, bro. Substitute? I don't care. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. No more substitutes for you. Sucker Punch? Get out of here! I think... he probably can knock me out with, he might be able to knock me out with, Shadow Sneak. Get out of here! I can bury my ass! So Yusuke ends up getting it, so we clinch the 3-0 victory. We clinched the 3-0 victory, and we are in playoffs, boys and girls! Yusuke just blew up that freaking thing. Oh man, let's freaking go. So we are in the playoffs, boys and girls, guaranteed. I believe we are in second seed in our division. Well, I think that I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed. I don't think freaking I don't think Bruins has done her game yet, but yeah. Oh, I'm so hyped. Let's go. Kuwabara didn't do as much work as I hoped, but freaking Yusuke, the protagonist, putting the freaking team on his back and just freaking clutching it out, just blowing stuff up, and it's awesome. So yeah, good stuff. So good stuff to Palette, good game, and yeah. So I'm happy. I'm happy. We're good. We're in the playoffs, boys and girls. Let's freaking go.